Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Check up.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 40. At the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Lamar back to throw. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Go. Go.
They'll run here on 1st down. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Yo. 180!
Back-to-back carries here. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set up! 180!
Another carry for him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
Play action now with Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No, we changed it. Go ahead.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Ron Dexter escorted him to the ground.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Middle. Hey, watch him right there.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll be set up with third and only 1.
Go.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by that Commanders defense. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
You are X. Hey. Ready. One shot. We changed it. 180. One shot. Hey.
Motion.
Sit up.
Fourth down, it's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
The 49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. There's the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Commanders' 44-yard line.
They'll run in from the gun. Into the second level past the 30. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 32 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Report. Hey, report.
On first down, Jackson escapes the pocket. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
180! Finish it! 180! Finish it!
Back play straight ahead. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Hey, middle. Push. Yeah. Hey, middle.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Lookett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, kid. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Crack all 80. Let's go.
Now give left side. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Michael Williams there to haul him down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Back to the well again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ready.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
8 down. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Sending him on the dive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180! Finish it! You at X. Hey, middle. Go right here. I'm out here.
Lamar off to play fake. Hits his running back. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short here, trying to pass. Buying some time left. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Hop 70, hop 70.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. 6, 20.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
180. 180. Shut up!
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. Looking middle, firing deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set up! Shot! You are X.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Hey! Report!
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a
middle.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Middle. Let's go. Sit hot. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hot. Middle. Yeah. 13. Right away. What a shot.
They'll run here from the gun. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Panther 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther streak. Panther streak. Ready, right?
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle.
To the air on 3rd and long. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
From the gun, Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Complete out to the right. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
You change it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready.
Play action now. Daniels. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Let's go now. Go.
Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Cowboy 80. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready, right?
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
19, 18. Ready?
He finds him right side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
180. Get hot. Let's go. Go. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain, and that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Oh, we changed it.
At the 36-yard line.
Hey, report. 13. Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, Ozzy. Hey. Hey. Yo. 180. 180. That's it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. So we'll set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
It gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 targets.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
19-18. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
70, step over. Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
60 back. 70 Lions. Check mash. Panther 60.
Caught quick right side. Again, he's got room. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Butker with the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 41, 49ers 17. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
You.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw left side, complete. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red red zone. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
180. One shot. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180. You change it.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
180. Hey, middle. 13.
Here he is to throw. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Cowboys. Come on. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19 Tigers. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Bronco 80.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Check up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Harrison Butker is set to kick
Butker on
off.
now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
180. You at X. You at X. Come on. 180. No, we changed it. 180. What is it?
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The 49ers will
He'll look to throw it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Commanders 39, 49ers 31.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Ready up. Track. 60.
Running this one left. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
See, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained 1 yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Pass the street. Here we go. Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. 49ers into the dime defensively, 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Another carry for him. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about 1 yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
49-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. This is caught. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.